Creative craft ideas for kids, to keep your child busy and happy. There are endless possibilities for creative craft ideas that kids can enjoy. One classic option is painting or drawing, which can be done with a variety of materials such as watercolors, markers, or colored pencils. Another fun activity is making homemade slime or Play-Doh, which can provide hours of sensory play. Kids can also create unique jewelry using beads or string, or construct sculptures with clay or recycled materials like cardboard or plastic bottles. Additionally, paper crafts like origami, paper match, or creating handmade cards are great options that allow kids to develop fine motor skills and explore their artistic abilities. Whatever the activity, crafting is a great way to encourage imagination and creativity in children. Here are some creative craft ideas for kids that you might find interesting. 1. Paper plate animals. Encourage your child's imagination and creativity by letting them make their own animal creations using paper plates, markers, scissors, and glue. Paper plate animals are a fun and creative craft idea for kids. They are easy to make and can be customized to create a variety of different animals. To make a paper plate animal, start with a plain paper plate and some markers or paint. Use the markers or paint to draw or paint on the features of the animal you want to create, such as eyes, ears, and a mouth. Then, use construction paper or other craft materials to add details such as fur, feathers, or scales. For example, you could create a lion by painting the plate yellow, adding a construction paper mane, and drawing on black stripes and facial features. This craft is a great way to encourage children's creativity and imagination. 2. Handprint art. Using paint or markers, create handprint art with your child by tracing their hands and then decorating the fingers and palm to create different designs. Handprint art is a fun and easy craft idea for kids that allows them to explore their creativity and make unique creations. To get started, you'll need some paper, paint, and a surface to make the handprints on. First, help your child choose the colors they want to use and then paint their hand with the chosen colors. Then, have them carefully place their hand on the paper and press down firmly to make a clear print. You can make multiple prints in different colors to create a layered effect. Once the handprints are dry, you can add additional details to create a specific design. For example, you can add googly eyes and pipe cleaners to create an animal or use markers to draw on details like flowers or stars. 3. Nature collages. Collect various natural items like leaves, sticks, and flowers and then glue them onto paper to make a beautiful nature collage. Nature collages are a fun and educational craft activity for kids that encourage them to explore and appreciate the natural world around them. To create a nature collage, start by going outside with your child and collecting various natural items like leaves, flowers, sticks, and rocks. Next, provide your child with a piece of paper or cardboard and some glue. Encourage them to arrange the natural materials on the paper in a way that is aesthetically pleasing to them. They can layer the items to create depth and texture or use a specific color scheme to create a cohesive design. 4. Homemade slime. Make slime with your child by mixing glue, water, and borax. Add food coloring or glitter to make it more fun. 5. DIY musical instruments. Using materials like cardboard boxes, rubber bands, and empty containers, create musical instruments with your child to encourage their love of music. Musical instruments are a fun and easy craft activity for kids that allow them to explore their creativity and musical interests. Making musical instruments at home can be a great way to teach kids about sound and vibrations while also encouraging them to use their fine motor skills. You can make a variety of musical instruments using common household materials like cardboard boxes, rubber bands, plastic containers, and even toilet paper rolls. From drums to shakers to kazoos, the possibilities are endless. Musical instruments are a great way to make music together as a family and spark a love of music in your child. 6. Tie-dye t-shirts. Let your child create their own unique tie-dye t-shirt by using different colors and patterns. Tie-dye t-shirts are a classic craft activity that has been popular for generations. This fun and easy activity allows kids to create unique and colorful designs on their clothing. To get started, you'll need a white t-shirt, fabric dye, rubber bands, gloves, and a plastic bag. First, wet the t-shirt and wring out any excess water. Then, twist and tie the shirt with rubber bands to create different patterns. Next, Mix the fabric dye according to the instructions on the package and apply it to the shirt. You can use a squirt bottle or dip the shirt directly into the dye. Once the shirt is fully saturated, place it in a plastic bag and let it sit for several hours to allow the dye to set. After the dye has set, remove the rubber bands and rinse the shirt in cold water until the water runs clear. 7. Finger painting. Let your child explore their artistic side with finger painting. Provide them with non-toxic paint and let them create their own masterpiece. Finger painting is a fun and sensory art activity for kids of all ages. It's a great way for kids to explore their creativity and express themselves through art. To get started with finger painting, you'll need some washable paint, paper, and a flat surface to work on. It's a good idea to cover the surface with newspaper or a plastic tablecloth to protect it from spills. Next, have your child dip their fingers into the paint and start creating their masterpiece on the paper. Encourage them to experiment with different colors and textures, and to use their fingers to create different shapes and designs. 8. Popsicle stick crafts. Use popsicle sticks to create a variety of different crafts like picture frames, bookmarks, and even birdhouses. 9. Salt dough ornaments. Make ornaments with your child using salt dough. Mix flour, salt, and water to create the dough, then shape it into ornaments and bake in the oven. 10. Paper match sculptures. Encourage your child's creativity by making paper match sculptures. Use newspaper, glue, and a balloon to create a 3D sculpture, then paint it to bring it to life. Paper match sculptures are a fun and creative craft activity for kids that allow them to make their own unique sculptures using paper and glue. To get started, you'll need some newspapers, white glue, water, and a base for your sculpture like a balloon or a cardboard form. Tear the newspapers into small strips and mix the glue with water in a bowl. Next, dip the newspaper strips into the glue mixture and place them onto the base, molding them into the desired shape. Continue layering the strips until you have the desired thickness and shape. Once the sculpture is dry, you can paint it or decorate it with other materials like glitter or beads to add some extra flair. So, if you're interested in learning more amazing information about kids, self-development, make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell icon to get notified by our new videos. Please like and share the video. Don't forget to comment down your views on this. Thanks for watching till the end.